Hey there, and welcome to Park City, Utah. I have had two people this week specifically reach out to me asking, hey Mariah, I'm thinking about buying an investment property in Utah, specifically Park City. And I had another one say, hey Mariah, I'm thinking about buying a primary residence here in Park City. So they wanted to know, tell me all the good, tell me all the bad, tell me things that I should avoid. So today, this video is specifically made for you. If you are still on the fence, if you're thinking about maybe buying, building, moving to Park City, here are some things that you should know that may be a deal breaker for you, or it may be like, hey, you know what? I still want to move forward and this is exactly where I want to be. So let's hop into those things right now. Mariah Koehle here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I'm a licensed and active real estate agent here in Utah, and this channel is literally everything you need to know about eating, working, playing, sleeping, and living here in Utah. If that's of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you're notified every week we drop a new video. We hear from people like you who are looking to make a move, who are looking to buy, build, even sell a property here in Utah, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move in a week, in a month, or even a year from now, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. My team and I would love to help you out. So like I had mentioned, and part of the reason I think there is this huge uptick and interest in Utah, many of you have probably heard about the Winter Olympics that is coming here to Utah in 2034, already at the Salt Lake City Airport. It says home to the Utah, home to the Winter Olympics 2034, specifically here in Utah, in the Salt Lake area, in Park City. And I'm not sure if it's that or it's other reasons, but I have gotten so many people reaching out saying, Mariah, I'm looking for an investment property. Mariah, I'm looking for a second home. Mariah, I'm looking at moving to Utah, specifically Park City. Tell me everything you know. What should I know? What should I not know? Like, give it to me straight, right? So here, let me share with you some things that this could be a deal breaker for you if you're thinking, oh, you know what? I'm looking at moving to Park City, but I'm not quite sure yet. Number one, the cost of living and the housing prices here in and around Park City are significantly higher than the rest, a lot of parts in Utah. So it is one of the most expensive areas to live in Utah. So just know that going into it. So some of you are like, great, comfortable with that. That's not a factor. But for other people, that may be a factor. Also, with housing is more limited. Yes, there are more limited options here in Park City. Now, I know there are a lot of different communities, and many people are like, you know what, I'm looking for, more of a luxury golf community. Great. We've got a lot of that here in Park City. Some people are like, I actually want to be more like right downtown. Great. There are options for that too. Some of you are saying, you know what, I want the ski in, ski out townhome condo that is right in, Deer Valley. Great. There are options for that too. There are lots of options, but just know they are going to be higher priced than some other areas. So that is number one. Number two, Park City is a smaller town. For some people, they're like, I love the small town charm. I love the, the slower pace of life. If that is you, then Park City is probably going to be an amazing fit for you also. Park City has some great shops, dining, some really nice options. If you like fine dining, there are lots of great options here in Park City too. Park City does have, in terms of amenities, it has a lot of fantastic shops, restaurants, dining, fine dining here in Park City. And there's also, the outlets that are here too. Next on the list, something that you should also know is there are more limited job opportunities here in Park City. Simply because it is a smaller city, there are more limited job opportunities. Many of the job opportunities here are very seasonal. So there are a lot of, obviously, things that have to do with the ski resorts and all that during job opportunities surrounded by the Jordanelle Reservoir. Some of the home features that I think that you may enjoy on this home was, number one, built by Green Law Construction, those, during certain times of the year. So job opportunities a little bit more limited. If you have a work from home or remote type of position, then that will not affect you. Many people that do live in Park City too will also commute down to Salt Lake. They'll commute down to Utah County as well. So just know job opportunities are more limited than they are in some of the other surrounding cities. Number 3, because of the elevation here in certain parts of Park City, you're anywhere from 7,000 feet above sea level all the way up to 10,000. Some people get altitude sickness when they come to Park City. I know my family and I, we ended up going to Vail over the summer, and there were certain parts of Vail where we were hiking, and all of a sudden one of our kids was like, oh my gosh, I feel so lightheaded, I feel sick, even though drinking a lot of water. So sometimes I've heard that. We haven't actually experienced that here in Park City, but we've had friends that have come here that have experienced just the altitude sickness because of how high up it is. So just know that also. Number 4 is the limited space. Yes, it looks like there is so much space all over the place, but with that being said, in terms of space to actually build, the building restrictions here in and around Park City, there are very specific building restrictions of where you can build, how much whether you can use that, the zoning for specific properties, whether or not you can use that for short-term rental or long-term rental, or whether, what you can actually build there. So just know that if you are thinking about buying an investment property or you're thinking about building here, just know each area is zoned for different things. So reach out to me if you have questions about that. And then last but not least, some people feel like Park City, like I said, it is so charming and it is so great. Some people feel like there are, less amenities than what they are, looking for, or if they're looking for larger restaurants or larger shopping, yes, we have plenty of different shopping. There's the outlets here as well. There's some high-end stores that are right down on Main Street. But if you're looking for your Costco, your Sam's Club, your, some of those type of things, Park City does not have that here. Yes, we have a Walmart. Yes, we have, other things, but there is not a Target. There's not some of those other bigger stores here in Park City. So just know that. Again, we talked about the high cost of living and housing expenses here, also the altitude and the elevation that you're going to experience. The tourism during certain times of the year, there are a lot more people here, which brings in a lot, an influx, which can create a little bit more traffic going in and out of Park City too. So hopefully these things give you a brief snapshot. Like I said, if you're planning a trip out here, reach out to me. If you're just thinking, hey, you know what, Mariah, I'm coming for a weekend and I just really want to know, some specific areas, I've got a Park City guide I would be happy to send to you. Drop the word down below, guide, Guide, and my team and I would love to send that to you. Also, if you have any questions at all. Wishing you a fantastic rest of your day and week, and we'll talk with you soon. Take care and have a great one. Bye.